Well, everybody, it's Wednesday, it's the 27th of August, 2025. It's cooling down. It's a beautiful day, in my opinion. Some people think it's overcast and gloomy, and there's going to probably be rain. Those are all things that I like. Not for the purposes of reviewing, though, so I should probably get this out of the way before it starts raining. Anyways, I'm going to feature today, and I want to shake it up because I can see this is one of those sauces that gets separated. I've got my third sauce that I'm going to be sampling on the channel by Seed Ranch. Alright? I love the Seed Ranch company. I have found their sauces, the first two that I tried were both interesting and complex and very good. And this one, the Sushi and Dumplings hot sauce with ginger, tamari, wasabi, and sweet sesame, was irresistible. And I got it at a price that's lower than you'd normally pay for a Seed Ranch sauce. So, let's see what's in this. Let's serve it over some chicken tenders and let's see if it measures up to the other two that I had. And those other two, by the way, were umami sauce. The umami sauce really isn't a dipping sauce per se, but it is absolutely delicious when it's added to any gravy or any stew. Any kind of savory, sauce or glaze or braise or gravy or stew that you're putting together. That is an essential addition to every single one that I make. Then the other one, which was interesting, was Nashville Hot, which combined the flavors of Nashville Hot chicken seasoning with Korean-style gochujang chili paste. That one, I was a little bit on the fence about it at first, but the more I tried it and the more uses that I found for it, the better a sauce I thought that it was. And these sauces by Seed Ranch are always very versatile as well. There are so many different things that you can do with at least with the two that I've tried. Alright, so this one has water, jalapenos, rice vinegar, tamari soy sauce, horseradish, maple syrup, toasted sesame oil, white miso paste, ginger, carrot, garlic, tapioca starch, wasabi powder, distilled vinegar, onion, paprika, and salt. There are a lot of things in this that I like. A lot of things. Maple syrup, horseradish, toasted sesame oil, miso paste, ginger, tamari sauce. Wow. Now, I don't think this is going to be particularly hot, and that is really loud. One of those low-flying military planes. We live near a military base, so yeah. Alright, here we go. Everything but the sushi and dumplings. Everything tastes better dipped or doused in this sauce. Everything. Fresh ginger, spicy wasabi, and mouth-watering sesame make the perfect combo to pour your favorite sushi and dumpling flavors everywhere. Alright, here's a Foster Farms tender. Let's go. A little thin. Be careful. Oh yeah. It's the ginger and wasabi that jump out at you. First of all, nice and sharp, but very fresh tasting. And then there's that sort of nice, warm, umami roastiness of the sesame oil that creeps in after that. A little bit of saltiness from the tamari sauce. Oh, it's good. It's a good one. The one thing I'm not getting in there is any pepper flavor at all. I really don't taste pepper in there. Take another bit. Oh, got on my mouth. I'm not really tasting pepper. There's not any heat to it. And okay, I got a little bit of in that third bite. But it's a very mild jalapeno. Whatever jalapenos we used in this were not of the hot variety. And their flavor and heat, the heat is basically undetectable. It's just not there. This is just a 1 for heat at best. It's not 0. I mean, there's like a little something in there, but it's not. This is not a hot sauce. It's not. You can give anybody this. Somebody with 0 tolerance for spicy food could handle this easily. The jalapeno flavor, while there is a little bit there, it's pretty much overpowered by the tamari flavor, the ginger flavor, and the horseradish flavor. Or the, no, it did say horseradish, right? Does this not have actual, this has wasabi powder, so there is authentic wasabi in it, but the majority of that wasabi flavor is coming from the horseradish, which is fine. I'm not one of these purists who gets all worked up if it doesn't have authentic wasabi in it. It just tastes the same to me. I've had both. I mean, I guess there's like a subtle difference, but for the purposes of a hot sauce, I'm fine with them putting horseradish in it instead of, overloading it with authentic wasabi. It's good. And it's a good all-purpose sauce, right? Just like the other Seed Ranch flavors that I've tried. You could put it over many, many different Asian dishes. Of course, it would be great served over dumplings. It was pretty good over chicken tenders and chicken nuggets. It would be good over, um, drizzled over any number of Asian appetizers, spring rolls, dumplings. Might even be good over eggs. I could see that. I could see that, especially if it was into like a nice fried egg that was in some kind of a Korean rice bowl or something like that. This would be great drizzled over top of that. It'd be good as a salad dressing. Make an Asian style salad with some iceberg lettuce and this kind of tastes like it kind of has a similarity of flavor to that nice like sesame dressing that you get sometimes in Japanese restaurants when you get your starter salad. It would be good over that. So this could work as a salad dressing. It could work as a marinade. It could work as a dipping sauce. It can work drizzled over any number of things. It's extremely versatile. Has a really great complex flavor. There are a lot of different things going on in that sauce. There are a lot of different ingredients, and sometimes that can be problematic when it comes to sauce construction because sometimes flavors, if you have too many things in one sauce, the flavors start to clash with each other, and you're not really tasting anything. You're just tasting like a sort of mishmash of non-complementary ingredients. That doesn't happen here. Everything that I'm tasting in there complements everything else. It's a really, really nice sauce. The only thing that I have to complain about, the only thing that's going to drop this down from an 8 to a 7.5 is it's a little bit thin. Just a little bit too thin for my liking. There's no need for it to be this watery. I mean, it's, I didn't like it that, it didn't pool on top of the tender at all. It just like start dripping out over the sides. So maybe add a little bit of cornstarch slurry for the next batch that you send out to the public. But good job, great sauce, 7.5 out of 10, 1 for spice, highly recommend. Now, like I said, I got it at a discount price. I got it for $5.99. It's well worth that. Would I pay $10 for it? Look, if you're into this type of sauce, like Asian style spicy sauces, this is a must-have. It's a really, really good addition to the canon of that variety of sauce. All right.